Okay, so in today's math lesson, we're converting, we're using whole numbers, and we're applying our conversion skills to some multi-step word problems. So in our first problem here that we're going to look at, problem 1C, we're asked to convert 5 inches to some amount of feet. But before we actually get into that, what I want to do is find out what is the value of the inch compared to a foot. So if I was to draw a tape diagram, and the big question is here, well, this is 1 foot. Big question is, what is the value of the inch compared to the foot? Well, there are 12 inches to a foot, so if I was to draw those in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are my 12 inches. Here's my first, my second, all the way across the 12. What is the value of each of these parts? Well, the value of each of these parts is 1 inch, okay, because I have 12 of them. That give me my 1 foot. But they're also, each of these is also 1/12 of a foot because there are 12 parts, so they're 1/12 of a foot. So that's going to be important to me because in my question, I'm looking for 5 of those such pieces. And if I'm going to convert to feet, I need to understand that each inch is 1/12 of a foot. So if I want 5 of those, I want 5 of those twelfths. Remember, each of these twelfths is an inch. So I want 5 of these such twelfths. And if I do multiply, I get 5 over 12. Okay, so 5 inches is 5/12 of a foot. Taking a look at the next problem, this is ounces to pounds. Well, if I'm going to convert ounces to pounds, I have to realize that if I was to create a pound right here, and I want 7 ounces for that pound, I do know that there are 16 ounces, or the pound can be split into 16 parts, each of which will be an ounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there are my 16 parts. Each of these parts represents 1/16 of a pound. But they're also, each of these is also one ounce themselves. Okay, so if I want 7 of these ounces, and each ounce is 1/16 of a pound, and I'm converting to a pound, that means I want 7 groups of those 16ths. Okay, I want 7 of these things. In other words, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these parts. Each part is 1/16. And if I'm looking for 7 of them, I can multiply. I can say I want 7 of these 1/16. And I will then multiply 7 over 16, and there's my answer. And it does make sense because 7 ounces is less than 1 pound, so I am looking for a fraction answer. Okay? Now let's apply this knowledge to a word problem. Let's talk about Marty. He buys 12 ounce, a 12 ounce bar, a granola bar, or of just granola. What fraction of the pound of granola did he buy? Well, once again, here's my little drawing here. Okay, so we're talking about ounces to pounds. So here's my pound, and each ounce, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 parts, or 16 ounces to each pound. Each of these guys is worth 1/16 of a pound, or 1 ounce. And I want 12 of these things. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I want 12 of these things, all of these guys. And if each of these is worth 1/16, then I want 12 of them. Well, I want 12 1/16, which gives me 12 over 16. And I can reduce this, so I can divide both of these, the top and bottom. Or I can divide these by 4 over 4, which gives me 3 and 4. So looks like Marty bought 3/4 pound of granola. Okay? Now, next question is, if a whole pound of granola costs $4, how much did Marty pay? Well, if the whole pound is $4, And he bought 3/4 of that, right? He bought 3/4 of the $4 then. So what is 3/4 of $4? And if I multiply that, that looks a little bit like this. Okay, so I can do my 4 times 3 over 4. These will actually reduce out, which means he spent $3 for the granola. Okay, that's the deal. And if you wanted to draw that out, a little tape diagram here. Here's my tape diagram, and here are my quarters. And he purchased 3/4 of my $4, because it's $4 for the pound, which means each box must be worth $1 for each. Let me put my dollar signs in. And once again, since he bought 3 of those quarters, my 1 plus 1 plus 1 gives me my $3, which is my answer. Okay, so there it is in a drawing. Okay, folks, that's it. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.